Wow, dude.
I got you, brother. None of us are dying. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yo,
oh my
get
god,
me
oh my
the
god.
fuck out of here, bro.
No, hold your ground, soldier.
Yo, get the fuck out of here.
This game is fun as hell. So after going through the grueling effort of getting Secure Boot enabled on my PC just to play this beta for you guys, I gotta say it was worth the hassle. The Battlefield 6 beta is all I played the second weekend it came out, and it was definitely worth getting through the growing pains of sucking early on. I'm still not amazing, but I can hold my own in gunfights now.
Oh my lord.
But this beta wasn't flawless. I didn't expect it to be, and this game could still be Battlefield 6 at launch, but for the most part, I had fun, so let's talk about it. I won't bore you with EA's track record. Everybody hates them but still buys their games. What I will talk about is how this game got me interested to see how the full release will be. I'm not a big fan of first-person shooters, so when I tell you I like this game, I'm not joking. The gunplay is solid, the guns themselves have the right amount of kick, the sound design is dope, and the destruction is insane.
Wow, the whole side of that building just came off. Holy fuck.
And I never ran into a hacker. Like I said before, I'm not the biggest FPS fan, and even less a fan of the Battlefield franchise, and I definitely wasn't having fun in the beginning with this game. I was getting absolutely demolished.
Bro, why are you there? Why are you in that fucking corner?
But something about this game just ended up clicking with me after sticking with it for a while. I still suck at Conquest though. Not sure how to get better at that. Drop some comments on how I can get better at Conquest. But Rush, Domination, King of the Hill, all the smaller game modes were definitely my bread and butter. A lot of the community is even channeling their inner Hacksaw Ridge, cosplaying as Desmond Doss as they drag their teammates out of the line of fire while reviving them. That's probably the coolest mechanic in the whole game. Stick around to see a top secret rescue mission where my team has to drag me out of enemy territory. Another thing I found really interesting is how any class can use any weapon. You want to be a medic with a sniper? Why not? You want to be a recon player with a shotgun? Who cares? It makes no sense, but it still works. Kind of like EA's business practices. What's most surprising to me is how much fun the game is when I'm just playing by myself. I normally like to record with friends because games are always more fun with a full squad, but even on my own, I was actually having a blast. All that being said, there's definitely some weird issues with the game. Keep in mind I played the PC version of the beta, so console players might be having a better experience. Respawning on teammates is pretty inconsistent. Half the time the game thinks that my teammates are in combat when they're not, and my biggest headache was this full screen bug where my mouse would jump to the other monitor mid-match. Nothing like a desktop photobomb during a firefight that also ruins my footage.
By the white truck.
I will say the game never got choppy as far as in-game performance, but these inconsistencies had me worried about the official release, especially for content creators. And let's not forget, this is EA at the end of the day. This company has a way of fucking up even the best ideas. They're too greedy to not try something slick. Alright, let's rip through the pros and cons real quick. On the pros, the game is well optimized. The gunplay is great and there's really good sound design. You have almost full freedom in your loadouts, so any class can use any weapon. The new revive mechanic is awesome. The game is balanced for the most part, except the shotgun. And the game is fun either solo or with a squad, which is rare for most FPS games, specifically for me. On the con side, respawning is inconsistent. Trying to play the game in full screen didn't work for some reason. This game could be a content creator headache, but that might just be me with the weird capture issues. And at the end of the day, it's still EA. They fumbled before, so let's be cautious. Let me know if you guys want my no BS take on the full release, and hit subscribe and drop a comment on what you're currently playing. I'm the 5 Minute Gamer, and I'll see you guys in the next 5.
Oh, why did I go this way? That guy's cheating.
Para? Oh, no para. No para, no para, no para.
Run back.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
Yo, these guys are elite. They smoked in. They ran in, res me, and ran out. These guys are elite. This is a movie.